Now that spring is just around the corner, it's time to pull out these short sleeve shirts. And sometimes these simple shirts need to be accessorized, and this can be done by using a necklace, a pin, or a scarf. But at this time of year, who wants to be wearing a bulky scarf? So today I'm going to show you how to make a t-shirt scarf. T-shirts weren't made to be turned into scarves, but they were originally used as undergarments, and now it's really popular to see them being worn as the only article of clothing on the upper body. But we don't have to reserve these t-shirts for our head and arms. We can be creative, think outside of the box, and make a t-shirt scarf. The first time I made this, I was really surprised at how easy and cute it was to make. So today I'm going to share with you the steps on how to make the scarf. As you can tell, I'm not really dressed in any specific way, because there is no specific way. You can wear whatever you like, whatever you're comfortable in, it doesn't matter. So before we begin, let's gather our items. First, we're going to need a pair of scissors, a t-shirt, a needle, and some thread. So let's begin. Before we begin, set out your shirt first and lay it on a flat surface, like this. So you're going to take your scissors and cut from this end to this end straight across, from armpit to armpit. So you're going to take your scissors, and first you're going to cut this piece off. So you're going to cut it off. You can begin cutting from this end to this end. So you're going to take your scissors, cut at least about an inch in between each cut. So now that we have all our strips cut out, we're going to start to pull on them. So you're going to hold on to this end and pull these strips. Once you're done, you can either leave your scarf like this and have it be worn like this, or you can add a little braid to it, which is what I'm going to do. So you're going to lay down the fabric, and with this piece that we left alone earlier, we're going to cut these little strings off. So we're going to lay it all out like this, but make sure that the loose ends are near you. To make this easier, you can take this and gather it up, as so. So you can put this and lay it down and have the open ends close to you. Now with the pieces that we had earlier, the piece that we cut off of the bottom of the t-shirt, you're going to take this and cut it in half. We're going to be using this to help us with our braiding here. So I'm going to take this little piece and I'm going to tie it around the strings. So I'm going to tie a knot, double knot it, because this is what's going to hold it in place, and then cut it off. Now you're going to take 3 pieces and you're going to braid. Now, with some of the remaining pieces that you tied this with, you're going to take it and tie the bottom of the braid with it. When you get to the end of the braid, you want to cut these little pieces off. Once you have this done, you're going to gather the top back up again. With the top, you want to fold it in half, fold it in half again, and then once you get to this, you want to take the ending of this little piece and put it in there and wrap it around. And I'm going to take my needle and thread and I'm going to sew it together. And before I start sewing, I want to make sure that this is completely in all the way. And as I'm sewing, I want to make sure that the needle catches some of the fabric that's in here so that this doesn't fall out. So we're going to sew this together now. Once you have that done, you can just pull on this braid and make it as loose as you want. It's basically all up to you now. And now you have your t-shirt scarf. Just remember, t-shirts don't just have one purpose. You can be creative and make a scarf out of it. So next time you need an accessory but you don't want to use a necklace or a pin, just get an old t-shirt, cut it, pull it, and braid it. It's as simple as that, and you'll have yourself a nice little accessory.